Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. I'm Ikram and you're watching my YouTube channel English with Ikram. Dear students, in my last two videos I discussed preposition in detail. First preposition of time and then preposition of place. And today I am going to discuss some general prepositions where certain rules are involved. And then there are certain verbs with which prepositions are fixed. I will discuss all those prepositions. I have consulted all the past papers of ETA and उन papers के अंदर जो prepositions हैं, especially ऐसे जो confusing verbs हैं, ऐसी prepositions हैं जो verbs के साथ confusing हैं, where there is no rule. So I will discuss all those prepositions as well. For example, I just give you an example. His father died dash cancer. Now there is no rule. Apparently it seems that if you translate from Urdu to English, अगर आप उर्दू से इंग्लिश में ट्रांसलेट करें तो वैसे ये ज़हन मानता है कि उसका बाप कैंसर से मरा, तो preposition should be from, but this is incorrect. The correct preposition here is his father died of cancer. Same is the case, for example, he is good dash mathematics. Normally student writes good in mathematics. Again, this is incorrect. Good at mathematics. So first I will discuss some preposition where certain rules are involved. जहाँ पे हम कोई लॉजिक पेश कर सकते हैं कि दिस इज़ द लॉजिक एंड फॉलोइंग दिस लॉजिक यू हैव टू फॉलो दिस preposition. और इसके बाद जो वर्ब्स हैं जिनके साथ preposition फिक्स हैं, वो preposition ही जब भी वो वर्ब आता है तो उस कॉन्टेक्स्ट के अंदर ज़्यादातर वो preposition जो ज़्यादातर पेपर्स में आती हैं और ज़्यादातर जो पॉपुलर वर्ब्स हैं जिनके साथ कुछ preposition फिक्स्ड हैं, देन आई विल डिस्कस ऑल दोज preposition. सो आपने कंप्लीट वीडियो देखनी है बिकॉज दिस इज़ ऑल अबाउट प्रैक्टिस. यू हैव टू लर्न. यहाँ पे इस तरह का कोई कॉन्सेप्ट नहीं है, जस्ट एक रूल है जो आपने सीखना है. और आपने पिछली दो वीडियोस preposition ऑफ टाइम एंड preposition ऑफ प्लेस नहीं देखी तो वो आपने पहले देखनी है. उनका लिंक्स, उन दोनों वीडियो के लिंक्स भी मैं इस वीडियो की डिस्क्रिप्शन में नीचे दे दूंगा. वो वीडियो भी देखें. और ये मैं बार बार ये कह रहा हूँ कि prepositions आर वेरी मच इंपॉर्टेंट, स्पेशली ईटा स्टूडेंट्स, क्लास फर्स्ट ईयर के स्टूडेंट्स, बाकी जो भी इंट्री टेस्ट देते हैं, एनटीएस के किसी भी आप एग्ज़ाम में जाते हैं, कम्पिटिटिव एग्ज़ाम में जाते हैं, prepositions आर वेरी मच इंपॉर्टेंट. और यहाँ पे ऐसा कोई रूल, इसलिए रूल भी नहीं है कि बंदा आप वो रूल 2-3 रूल्स देख लें, तो डिफरेंट prepositions, डिफरेंट रूल्स और डिफरेंट वर्ब के साथ कुछ preposition फिक्स्ड हैं. तो लेट्स गेट स्टार्टेड. तो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल आई एम गोइंग टू डिस्कस सम preposition where certain rules are involved. The first one is between and among. What is the difference between the use of between and among? Where do we use preposition between and where do we use preposition among? मतलब दोनों का सेम है, दरमियान. When we are talking about two, then we use preposition between. I am holding the marker between my thumb and forefinger, right? He is sitting between Aslam and Ikram. When we are talking about two, we use the preposition between. And when we talk about more than two, the same meanings. When we talk about more than two, then we use the preposition among. Distribute the sweets, distribute the prizes among the class, among the students. When we are talking about more than two, the difference is clear. When we talk about two, we use the preposition between, and when we talk about more than two, we use the preposition among. The next pair of words, across and through, when the same meanings, par jana. Where do we use across and where do we use through? When we talk about a thing, a place that we normally go straight, then we use the preposition across. For example, this is the road. We go across. हम इसको straight पार करते हैं. He has gone across the road. Help him going across the road. जब आप direct इसको क्रॉस करते हैं, ऐसी जगहें जिनको डायरेक्ट क्रॉस किए जाते हैं उनके लिए हम यूज़ करते हैं across. And through is used when you go zigzag like this. For example, in the jungle, in the forest, he is going through the forest. When you go across, going like this, not straight, in zigzag manner. Then we use the preposition through. The next pair of preposition in and into. Both the preposition have the same meanings. I have discussed in preposition of place. When we are talking about an enclosed place and we are already there, I am standing in the room. When we talk about some person or some place which is there in an enclosed place or a place having certain boundary. And then into. When we talk about a thing or a person that is moving, we are talking about, we can see the thing moving and going into something else. जब कोई चीज़ मूव करके कहीं जा रही है. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, इस वक्त मैं कमरे के अंदर खड़ा हूँ. इफ़ somebody asks about me, where is Sir Ikram? Sir Ikram is in the room. और अगर कोई बंदा किसी को देखता है वो मूव करके क्लासरूम में कहीं ऑफिस में जा रहा है, तो आप कहेंगे he is going into the classroom. You can see him moving, you can see him going. He is throwing the stone into the water. You are talking about the movement. He jumped into the river. Again there is some sort of movement. जब कोई बंदा ऑलरेडी किसी कोई चीज़ किसी बॉक्स में, किसी इनक्लोज प्लेस में, उसके बारे में बात करते हैं तो हम इन यूज़ करते हैं, और जब हम किसी चीज़ के मूवमेंट की बात करते हैं तो फिर हम इनटू यूज़ करते हैं. Then the next pair of words, under and below. The same meaning, both the words have the same meaning, but what is the difference between the use of under and below? Under and below दोनों का मतलब है नीचे. When you see both the things apparently, दोनों के दरमियान direct connection है. You can see both the things. There is direct relationship. There is direct touch, a sort of touch. Then we use under. For example, the cat is under the table. Where is the duster? The duster is under the chair. There is direct connection. You can see both the things apparently. And below, when there is no such direct connection, you can't see both the things. For example, there is plenty of water below the surface of the earth. We can't see both the things apparently. Your academic performance is below par, below standard. Now again we can't see both the things apparently. Standard कहाँ पे है, academic performance कहाँ पे, हम दोनों चीज़ों को direct नहीं दे सकते. Right? Many people in Pakistan are living below the poverty line. अब poverty line कहाँ पे है, लोग नीचे ऐसे रहते हुए कहाँ नज़र आ रहे हैं, we can't see. So there is no direct connection. Then a verb agree. Sometimes we use preposition to and sometimes we use preposition with the verb agree. What is the difference? Where do we use the preposition to and where do we use the preposition with? To is used when you agree with certain thing, suggestion, advice, proposal. I don't agree to your proposal. He doesn't agree to my suggestion. And when you agree or disagree with some person, then we use the preposition with. I agree with you. He doesn't agree with his teacher. When you're talking about some person, you use the preposition with. Otherwise, we use the preposition to. Right? Okay. Now, the next preposition is on, upon, above, and over. These are a bit confusing. Where do we use the preposition on? Where do we use the preposition upon? Where above and where over? And all the prepositions have the same meanings. अब उर्दू में ट्रांसलेट करें, सबका मतलब है पर, लेकिन ये इनका कॉन्सेप्ट थोड़ा सा confusing है. We use preposition on. Again, I have discussed preposition on in preposition of places. When there is some direct connection, we talk about the surface. Apparently, you can see something lying on a surface. The marker is on my hand. There is direct connection. The book is on the table. You can see both the things. There is direct physical touch, direct connection. Right? Then the next one is upon. Almost the same. Both the prepositions have almost the same meaning, the same usage, but there is a slight difference. When we talk about the living things, the thing which is lying on something else, that's living. Then normally we use from the native speaker's point of view, they use upon. For example, the baby is sitting upon the shoulder of his father. Now the baby is a living organism, living thing. Then we use the preposition upon. And then sometimes we use upon when there is no direct connection. For example, here the marker is on my hand. Now there is no direct connection between my hand and marker. I can say that the marker is upon the hand, upon my hand. There is no physical touch, there is no direct connection. So in this scenario, sometimes we use upon. And then when we are talking about the living things. For example, the book is on the table, the book is non-living. And when we talk about a living thing, for example, the bird is sitting upon the cow. In this scenario, so there is a slight difference. Then the next one is above. Again the same meanings, but above is used when there is the same area and we talk about a thing, a higher in relation. In relationship, the thing is higher. There is no direct connection. There is no physical touch. Above. For example, above my head, there is a fan. There is no direct connection. Above, if above my head, there is roof. The thing is not moving. Keep this thing in mind. The thing is not moving, but there is no direct connection. Then above is also used for certain points. For example, average. Your performance is above average. Expectation. I have set a point. This is my expectation. ये मेरी expectation है. आपने ये करना है. ये मेरी expectation है. आपने उससे बढ़ के काम किए. Then I would say, oh, your performance is your behavior, your attitude, और जो भी आपको मैंने target दिया था, that is above my expectation. एक point है. उस point से आपने ज़्यादा किया है. Above my expectations, above my hopes, above average. So when we talk about a certain point. बाकी भी एक certain point है उससे ऊपर की हम बात कर रहे हैं but the thing is not moving. And in that case we use the preposition above. There are plenty of birds above the head of that person. अब वो move नहीं कर रहे. If they are standing एक सतह पे वो move नहीं कर रहे. In that scenario we would say that above the heads. अगर move कर रहे हैं then come to over. ये थोड़ा सा difference है above और over में. Both in both the situation there is no direct connection, but when the thing is not moving, in that case we use the preposition above. इसके अलावा भी above certain points के लिए, average के लिए, expectation के लिए use करते हैं. और we use over when the things are moving. The same area, no direct connection, but the things are moving. The aeroplane is circling, the aeroplane is moving over the city. The clouds are moving over the city. Yes? When the things are moving, the bird is flying over his head. Now the bird is moving, the bird is flying. So when there is some sort of movement, we use over. Then over is used with numbers. Okay, say, for example, we can say that over 500 people were there. Over in this sense, we use over when we talk about some figure, some digits. Digits के लिए भी हम over use करते हैं. Over 2000 people, over 100 persons, over 200 candidates. Then over is used to cover. Especially in this scenario when there is coronavirus, cover your mouth while coughing. When you cough or when you sneeze, cover your mouth. जब आप छींकते हैं या खांसी करते हैं तो you should cover. तो cover के लिए हम इस तरह करते हैं, sorry, put your hand over your mouth. In this sense, when you talk about something that is to be covered, put your hand over your mouth while coughing. In this sense, we use over. Then over is used with certain words as prefixes. For example, he is over smart, over emotional, over more whelmed, overburdened. So in this sense we use over as prefix. Now I will discuss some verbs where certain prepositions are fixed. I hope now these are the prepositions where certain rules were involved, and these you have to discuss, you have to study all those rules. And now I will discuss certain verbs where prepositions are fixed. Okay, now I will discuss certain prepositions which are fixed with certain verbs, especially preposition of, with, to, for. ये वो prepositions हैं जो कुछ verb के साथ fixed हैं, और ये पिछले जो पेपर्स हैं, स्पेशली फर्स्ट ईयर के पेपर्स हैं या ईटा के जितने 5 सालों के पेपर्स हैं, ये मैंने उनमें से ऐसी जो पॉपुलर prepositions हैं जो ज़्यादातर रिपीट होती रहती हैं पेपर्स में, ये वो preposition है. तो लेट्स डिस्कस preposition of. अब बाज़ जगहों पे कुछ वर्ब के साथ preposition of बज़ाहिर सूट नहीं करती. Apparently it seems that this is not suitable. इसीलिए कि कहूँ यहाँ पे कोई रूल नहीं है. With these prepositions you have to just follow, you have to just study, you have to just practice without any rule. कि यहाँ पे for example if I say that blind of, if you ask this question why, for no reason, you have to just follow. We have to just follow the native speakers. Native speaker use of with blind, so we have to just follow. यहाँ पे कोई रूल नहीं है, इसीलिए इस तरह के preposition थोड़ी सी मुश्किल भी हैं, confusing भी हैं, tricky भी हैं, कि rules कोई नहीं है. We have to just follow these expressions. तो let's discuss preposition of. ये ज़्यादातर ये वो verbs हैं जो पेपर्स में आते हैं. मैंने पिछले 5 सालों के पेपर्स फर्स्ट ईयर के भी, FSC के भी, और जो ईटा के पेपर्स हैं उनमें से ये सारी prepositions लिए. The first one is proud. Proud of. We always use of with the verb with the preposition of with proud adjective. Proud of. I am proud of you. Then accused of. He has been accused of theft. Accused of. Afraid of. He is afraid of lion. Not afraid from. Afraid of. Died of. His father died of coronavirus. Died from, apparently it seems. And many students choose the option from. This is incorrect. You have to just practice. Listen to me, watch this video with concentration, and you should have a notebook in your hands. हाथ में कॉपी पेन रखें और नोट करें, because you have to study these prepositions again and again. I have told you many times, this is all about practice. जितनी प्रैक्टिस करेंगे, जितनी स्टडी करेंगे, या आपके पास जो भी पिछले पेपर्स हैं उनमें आप बार बार प्रैक्टिस करेंगे तो ये ध्यान में रहेंगी, अदरवाइज भूल जाएंगे. Then the next one is blind of. The old woman is blind of one eye. Apparently again it seems that it should be blind from one eye, जो आम तौर पर स्टूडेंट्स लिखते हैं. तो this is blind of. Capable of. He is quite capable of doing so. Capable of. Fond of. It's quite easy or famous. Fond of. Then approve of. ये कुछ prepositions हैं जो लास्ट पेपर में बहुत ज़्यादा बार बार ये रिपीट हो चुकी हैं. Approved of. Next one is think of. Accused of. It has been repeated. Consist of. These are certain verbs that take the preposition, normally take the preposition of. Right? The next one is, come over here, with. Happy with. I am not happy with your performance. Happy with. Annoyed with. परेशान होना. Annoyed with. Then bored with. We use the preposition with the verb bored. Pleased with. Happy with or pleased with. The principal is quite pleased with his performance. Charged with. He has been charged with corruption. Charged with. The next one is to. There are certain verbs that normally take the preposition to. I am just talking about some popular verbs. There are many others. We can't discuss all the verbs in just one session. You have to just study. ये वो prepositions I have told you जो ज़्यादातर पेपर में repeat होती रहती हैं. पिछले 5 सालों के पेपर्स में जो ज़्यादातर बार बार रिपीट हुई हैं और जो पॉपुलर वर्ब्स हैं जो अपने साथ ये प्रीपोजिशन लेते हैं, और ये थोड़ी सी कंफ्यूजिंग है। अपेरेंटली आपको ये लगता है कि ये प्रीपोजिशन यहाँ पे नहीं है। टू इज यूज विद अडिक्टेड, अडिक्टेड टू, addicted to means habitual, adi, he is addicted to smoking. Then allergic to, I am allergic to this person or this situation or this thing. Senior or junior to, he is senior to me. Normally in paper students choose the option from, senior from and junior from, a senior of or junior of. The correct preposition is to, senior to or junior to. Then dedicated to, he is dedicated to his profession, dedicated to. Then injurious to, very popular sentence जो अक्सर पेपर्स में आता है, स्मोकिंग इज इंजीरियस टैश हेल्थ। तो नॉर्मली जो आम तौर पे सबसे पॉपुलर आंसर है वो फॉर होता है, इंजीरियस फॉर हेल्थ। अगेन दिस इज इनकरेक्ट ऑप्शन, इट इज इंजीरियस टू हेल्थ, स्मोकिंग इज इंजीरियस टू हेल्थ। Then the next one is for. Again, there are certain popular verbs that take the preposition for. Famous for, this city is famous for this thing. Apply for, I have applied for the job of teaching. Responsible for, you have to be responsible for this thing. Then ask for, he asked for money, ask for. Then the last one is very popular preposition that certain verbs take with them. Knock at, who is knocking at the door. Then look at the board. I have discussed that in one of my last videos, the difference between look, watch and see. If you want, you can see that video. Where do we use look? Then good at, again this is a very common sentence, common preposition. He is good at, he is good dash mathematics. So 99% students as well as teachers, they write good in mathematics. This is a phrase, good at, to be expert, किसी चीज़ में माहिर होना, it is good at, good at. So these are certain verbs that take some specific preposition with them. I will discuss some more, but in this one session I think this is more than sufficient, more than enough. It's enough for today. You have to watch my last 2 videos, Preposition of Place and Preposition of Time. I will give the links of those videos down in the description. Then practice all these verbs. ये सारे वो वर्ब्स हैं जो ज़्यादातर रिपीट होते हैं पिछले पेपर्स में, आप इनकी प्रैक्टिस करेंगे और प्रेपोजिशन का क्वेश्चन इंशाल्लाह आप चाहे फर्स्ट स्टेज के पेपर में सेक्शन सी की बात कर रहा हूँ या ईटा के पेपर, तो ये प्रेपोजिशन के क्वेश्चन आप तीनों प्रेपोजिशन ऑफ टाइम, प्रेपोजिशन ऑफ प्लेस और जो कुछ पॉपुलर वर्ब्स हैं, पॉपुलर प्रेपोजिशंस हैं या जहाँ पे रूल्स इन्वॉल्व होते हैं कुछ मैंने डिस्कस किए। आई होप योर कॉन्सेप्ट अबाउट प्रेपोजिशन इज़ नाउ टोटली क्लियर। दैट्स ऑल फॉर टुडे। इफ़ यू आर माई न्यू सब्सक्राइबर, वॉच ऑल द वीडियोज़ एंड यू हैवंट सब्सक्राइब माई चैनल, सब्सक्राइब इट राइट नाउ। थैंक यू वेरी मच। अल्लाह हाफिज़।